welcome to my channel. My name is Casey and today I'm going to show you how I got this look. This look was a lot of fun to create and it was inspired by Miss Kathleen Lights. And if you don't know who she is, I'm going to leave her video that inspired me for this down below. She's an amazing YouTuber. She's really nice, really funny. Like, she's just so cute and she's one of my favorites to watch and I watch her videos all the time. So I'm going to link that down below for you. And anyways, if you want to see how I created this look, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep watching. Okay, so first step today, I'm going to go into my Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here. It's just a nice bone shade. I'm going to pick that up with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to set my eyeshadow so it doesn't crease. And then in my Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani palette, I am going to pick up this shade right here, and that is called Stark. I'm going to pick that up on my Luxie 205 Tapered Blending Brush. And I'm just putting that all over in the crease right there. So next I'm going to go into my Tarte Tartist Pro eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and that is the name Fierce, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe E17 brush. It's just like a big, dense crease brush. And I'm going to set that on top of the tannish shade we just laid down. So now, still in my Tarte palette, I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and that is called No Filter. And I'm going to take that on my Morphe M433 brush. I'm just going to pick a little bit of that up. I'm basically just adding a little bit of warmth to that really deep berry color, that gray purple color. So now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Spectrum palette, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here, this purple glitter shade. It's called Flashback. And I'm going to pick that up on my Morphe B38 brush. And I'm going to start inserting some glitter into my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the same Spectrum eyeshadow palette. I'm going to pick up this color. It is called Madness. It's like a really pretty blue, almost turquoise color, but not quite. And I'm going to go in on the same brush. It's just nice and wiped off. And we're going to start an ombre effect here with purple to blue. So now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here, and its name is Fringe. So now I'm going to take my Morphe E10 brush, which is technically a concealer brush, and I'm going to spray it down, dampen it up. We're going to start laying that down on the eyelid. So now I'm going to go into the Spectrum palette and pick up this shade right here called Deepened. So I'm going to go back in with that same brush, and it's wetted down again. Look how pretty it is. Look how pretty. Oh, oh honey. This is speaking to me. This B38 brush again, and I'm going to go back in with Fierce from the Tarte palette. It's the cooler toned purple gray color, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse the fine lines. So now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay Moon Dust palette, and this palette's kind of hard to use, but I'm going to use my finger today with it. I'm not going to use any brushes because that's what makes it kind of hard to use, is the brushes. And I'm going to use these two colors right here. I'm going to mix them together. There's Light Year and Galaxy. So this one's Light Year and this one is Galaxy. I'm going to lay that down on top of my eyelid. So now I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques setting brush and pick up some of the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. And I'm going to wipe away any fallout that I have and kind of diffuse the outside edges over here so I can make it more of like a cat eye. So now I'm going to go back in with my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. And I'm going to pick up that first shade that we used, the Stark. And I'm going to pick that up on a Crown Brush C513. Tap off the excess. And I'm going to start dragging that under my lower lash line. Now I'm going to go back into my Tarteist Pro eyeshadow palette. I'm going to pick up that first shade that we use out of here, which is this one right here, Fierce. And I'm going in on the same brush, and I'm also going to drag that one right down below. I'm going to keep it pretty snug and tight to my lash line. I'm not going to drag it down too far. With the No Filter on the same brush. I'm just going to keep dragging that under my lash line. Now I'm going to go into my Morphe Y22. It's just a lot more dense than the pencil brush we were just using. And going back into my Spectrum palette and picking up Flashback and Madness and just kind of mixing them together on my brush. And I am also going to drag that under my lash line. Now I'm going in with my Morphe E32 brush, and I've sprayed it down. You could just stop at this right here, but I really want to show off that blue that we have, and I want to put it down on my lower lash line. So I'm going back in here and picking up the shade Deep End, and just putting it on the very tip of my brush. And I am going to drag that just very lightly. I don't want to like do too much because then it's going to be overbearing, but I want to do enough that it still stands out, and see just like on the very outer edge, it just kind of like blurs into the shadows that we already have. It just kind of connects the look together. So I'm going to take this big fluffy brush that I have from e.l.f., pick up some more of that translucent setting powder, and just kind of destroy all this extra fallout that we have. Now I'm going to go in with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Peacock. So I'm going to drag that on my lower lash line. So now for my brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight, I'm going to take my Morphe E19 brush, and of course, I'm going to wet it down. I'm going to go in with the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to pick up this shade right here. And that will be my inner corner highlight. So now I'm going to do some mascara. I'm going to go in with the Benefit They're Real mascara. But anyways, I'm going to go put this on and I will be right back. I'm back. And I have lashes on! Oh my gosh, I never wear lashes. This is so weird. They feel really weird and heavy, but... So for today's look, I decided that mascara wasn't enough and I needed to add some more drama, so I put some lashes on. I put the Ardell Lashes in Style 120 onto my eyes. Ooh, I'm going to take this big fluffy blush brush, and I'm going to take my Cabana Boy blush from the Balm, and I'm going to apply blush to my cheeks. And this is just like a really subtle blush on me. Like, it adds a little bit of sparkle because it has a little bit of glitter in it. But I actually really like it. So now for my highlight today, I'm gonna do something a little crazy. Because this is like a really blue, bold look, I want to do, just like look like a mermaid. I wanna feel like a mermaid. So I'm gonna take my Morphe R12 brush. It's just this fan brush. I don't wanna do anything too crazy, so that's why I'm using a fan brush. Normally I'd use like a really detailed highlight brush. And I'm gonna dip into my Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Peach Goddess. And I'm also gonna dip into my Deep Freeze one. I think I'm going to put on Deep Freeze first. So, and then I'm gonna take my Morphe Y14 brush. This one I'm gonna do a detailed highlight with because I know I'm not gonna get too crazy because there's no possible way to get too crazy with highlight. And I'm gonna go in with Peach Goddess. So basically we're just going right over that blue because I just want it to be a really subtle blue. I don't want it to be anything crazy. So now for my lips, I'm going to go in with my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Velour Liquid Lipstick. I'm going to go in with the shade Designer Blood. This was a holiday collection, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it online to link it down below, but I'll do my best. If not, Unicorn Blood's very similar. It's just a little bit darker and it doesn't have gold flakes in it. Or this one like has a gold undertone, and that's going to be what I have to suggest for you guys. If you do have it, like, freaking awesome. If not, Unicorn Blood's really awesome. And then to top that off, I'm also going to go in with my Kylie Cosmetics King K Metallic Liquid Lipstick. And I know that I have this mess right here. I'm going to clean it up in a second. I'm just going to put that right on top of Designer Blood. Alright, so to finish this look off, last but not least, we are going to use some setting spray. Alright, and this look is complete. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. It was so much fun. I'm really enjoying like the Seductive Mermaid look that I'm getting from it. It's like a Seductive Mermaid vibe. I'm really digging it. I really, really like it. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope that you enjoyed. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and keep checking back for more because I have a lot more fun ideas and I'm really excited to get them all out there. I'm feeling really inspired lately, so I'm just really glad that I have this to be inspired with. So yeah, and I'm really glad I have you here with me to help inspire me and keep me going and, you know, all that fun stuff. But thank you again, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day or wherever you are, and I will catch you later. Bye.